Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He is through here. That is good alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had a hit! Oh, that's amazing! A stellar strike from the skipper!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's played him through. And he's certainly onside here. Rafinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Otto. And here's Rafinha. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He has found the way through. Interesting ball. And here's Cavani. Can he get onto this? He rises! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Après 16 minutes de jeu par le numéro 25.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sanchez. Now Otto. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Phillips. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's got a such shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. Played back in. Sancho. Phillips. Has a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance to finish. He can get that clear. it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on. Cavani. That is a great pick out. And that should be the keeper's. Ribery. Sancho.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. Ribery. Odo. And he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ghana clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ribery cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vardiol. Ruben Neves. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Cavani. Cavani.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Ruben Neves. Rafinha does well to stand firm and defend it. Out to the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the left it goes. He's in a good position here. Tries a shot! And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. He's been picked out. He's found some space. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shifted upfield. Phillips. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Rafinha. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Romagnoli does really well to win the ball there. Sancho. Phillips.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Terrific header! Great early ball, same can't be said for the finish.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There will be a throw-in.
Le nombre de spectateurs
Ruben Neves.
72
60 minutes played. Now it's Ruben Neves. Moved on forwards. He's picked his way through. Cavani. Now it's Phillips. Sancho turns and goes back. There's the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Rafinha. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Romagnoli. Sancho has it out wide and in space. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Ghana choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
A case now of complete control. Sends it crossfield. Phillips looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ribéry. And that has put paid to that. Fernandez.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing.
There's the shot! It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Ghana making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice interception, well timed. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's an errant pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Nice defending, physical and effective. Hits one! They've scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Valverde. And that could set him on his way. Oh, good ball, shots on here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde! This time surely! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Ghana give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
To be expected, Peter.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. Odo. 5 minutes to add. Works it forward. And it's Romagnoli. Decent hit! And that was very necessary. And that may well be that. That is that.